Okay, hello everyone. So here we are back in Stardew Valley Year 2, and drumroll please, we managed to actually complete the community centre last time. Yay! Oh my goodness. There was such difficulty in considering whether we might even be able to actually do so. Simply because we managed to get the rabbit's foot on the 27th of the month. So anyway, today is a lucky day. There will be rain tomorrow and one day until the copper hoe is finished being upgraded. So we could probably combine the fact that there's going to be rain and our hoe will be ready and potentially dig out some new plots of land tomorrow. Hello there, Blue Cornflower. How are you doing today? Oh, and we immediately head into a cutscene. Oh, Naomi. Oh, yes. Yes, because last stream we did see her. I'm sorry for visiting so suddenly, but I did promise that I'll notify you when the hotel expansion is complete. If you manage to do it overnight, I will be well impressed. I'm glad you seem so excited. Richard has also partnered with Malaya Linden. He has established a cafe at the hotel lobby as well. It seems like you have more service options to explore in the village now. Come visit when you have time. As this town's mayor, Lewis, has stated, part of tourism revenue of Ridgeside will go to Pelican Town. Though, to be honest, with how fast Ridgeside is developing, it may one day become an independent town, and I'm pretty sure those siblings are worrying about that. Lewis being envious, and Lenny being afraid of more paperwork and responsibilities. Oh, how this valley still manages to be sustainable must be a miracle, especially being under those two. Yeah, well, I think we've kind of got some help from the Junimals in that. Yeah, how are you doing today, Blue Cornflower? How has your week been so far? I have no idea if that's actually going to give us a recipe or not, because I think the thing is still a bit bugged. Yeah, the recipe hibernal tea was not found. Stuffed bell peppers, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, he's still feeling a bit sick, sore throat mostly. Well, if that's the worst side effect, then I suppose that's still not too bad, all things considered. But either way, yeah, I hope you've been taking good care of yourself in the meantime. Oh, got pretty sick of Jojo brand frozen dinners, so wound up making this one evening. So stuffed bell peppers from Shane. And now higher quality fertilizers has new crop selections. So nice, nice, nice. And obviously we can walk through here and just admire our things. And we can also look down here and just admire our tree farm, which should hopefully start actually being productive at some point, and we'll actually be able to get all of those in. Yeah, been mild and getting better, which is always going to be good. Yep, I've been doing fine, trying to do a bit of relaxing, because I realised that a stream every day this week was more than a little bit exhausting. So obviously I decided to pare it back and just do the normal amount of streams. So with the free time I've got, I've also been doing a little bit more meal prep. But so yesterday I did myself a tuna in a white sauce with onions and sweet corn, and then while I was doing that I decided to also do some marinara sauce and some herbed bitters. That took me an hour and a half to do. That took me an hour and a half to do. It should not have taken me that long. Okay, so the sturgeons want a couple of maple syrups, which we don't have on us. and I don't think we'll have it anywhere time. Yeah, I am a disaster in the kitchen. And I mean that even my husband, when he actually came home from work and saw like all the pots and pans, dishes and everything, the one thing he said to me was, you know, you could have asked before you decided you wanted to redecorate the kitchen, because I just managed to get marinara sauce like all up the backboard of the stovetop. It's just, oh. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just am not able to plan out meal prep and such like that in any kind of efficiency. But the good news is now, well, aside from the fact that the pitters are a little bit like the typical overdone in some areas, underdone in others, but I've got 3 of them left. So one's going to be for, well, one was for dinner today, one is going to be for dinner tomorrow. Doing some chicken souvlaki, and then the other 2 are going to be left in the freezer for whenever. The marinara sauce I portioned out into 4 pieces, so we've got that nice and ready for whenever we want some of that, which I'm probably, seeing as I was thinking about this the other day, I am going to be doing a chicken parmigiano at some point. So I've got the marinara sauce all ready for that. Tried making some kind of citrus sauce today. Not sure it overly went well, so I'll try adding a few more things to it tomorrow and just verify what it's like. And then other than that, I think most of the stuff we need is pretty easy. Like, for instance, I'm doing a chicken souvlaki and potato wedges tomorrow. So while the oven's on, I'm going to be roasting some chicken. I think I said it was going to be like chicken wings and drumettes. And not necessarily the offcuts, but a few different things. Roasting them, like to kind of obviously get the flavours and the meat off, and then that's going to be used for ramen. Yeah, that's rough, but you've got to mess up to get better. Well, I'm not 100% sure I get better, but definitely going to be one of those things. But I'm hoping that most of the time it's going to help out by doing like little bits and pieces here and there. And a cutscene with Victor. Hi, Positronics. Like, whose grave is that? We don't want to say, it's like, did someone in your family die? Because that's a bit too forwards. Yeah, this is my cat's grave. His name was Dewey. I commissioned Robin to carve this tombstone for him in his memory. Dewey went missing shortly after my mother and I moved into the valley from Zuzu City. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oops. He had just turned 2 years old. We don't know what happened to him. When he went missing, I was devastated. The whole town came out to help try to find him, but nobody had any luck. After several weeks, we accepted he probably wasn't coming back. I should have been there for him. He must have been so scared alone in a strange place. I hope that if he's out there, he finds his way home, no matter how much time it takes. I'll be here when he does. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that little cutscene. So that's actually making me wonder. Let me just see if I can actually... Okay, so let me just have a look. There's honestly... Okay, heart events, here we go. Okay, right. Okay, so that was the 4-heart event. I just want to see... if there is anything relating to that, just so I know. Okay, that must have seen the 8 heart event. That's the 12 heart one, because obviously he is a marriage candidate. Okay. Right, okay. So unfortunately, to get the conclusion to that, we have to marry him and get him up to 12 hearts. Okay, we have to get to 12 hearts to actually get the conclusion to that one. But I will say it is a good one. It is a happy conclusion. It is a happy conclusion. So, I don't really want to marry Victor just for that little one scene, but I'm sorry, I am such a cat lover that is just feels so upsetting to me. It's so bad, but it just feels so upsetting, I know. Like, poor little baby kitty all on his own. Okay, so do we actually have anything? Probably could have actually stored a load of this stuff if I thought about it properly. And we also didn't go and have a look in our greenhouse either. I got so distracted. So distracted. So farmhouse, let's just do a quick mass shove of everything. Fishing chest. Oh yes, we want the wild bait into there. And then the fridge, nothing else. Okay, and then we want the greenhouse into spring and the mixed seeds. Oh, and we actually have some sturgeon roe. That'd be why that one didn't get sent up. And then prehistoric hand axe sells for 25. Yeah, shipping bin. And I think we'll just do the same with all of these. Dinosaur egg we probably want to keep. Farmhouse. The wall. Duck feather. And then the rabbit's foot, I know exactly what to do with that one. But let's just keep going. So yeah, there you go, duck feather sold. And then take the rabbit's foot over to the old Joja Mart. Because despite it being closed down, the driver is still there. Abigail, I was going to say, can you not walk right in the middle of the bridge? Thank you. Okay, and here we go. Like, hey kid, I need a lucky break. Why don't you bring me a rabbit's foot? I'll make it worth your while. And there we go. So we've received a special charm. You feel an aura of good fortune surrounding you. Luck is permanently increased. So we can see that in here. Special charm. I think it increases our luck by 0.25%. I want to say. But either way, we also got that void charm, which we needed to get into. Oh, blueberry tart. Oh my goodness. That's going to be useful. It is definitely going to be useful. So anyway, back up to the railroad. So we want to try and get into the witch's hut with that little item. Probably actually don't really need to be picking up all these forageables anymore because we do have a kitchen now. We can make a load of stuff probably a lot easier, and that's worth a lot more than all of these forageables, but apparently I'm still going to pick them up. Apparently I am still going to pick them up regardless. Okay, and we are heading up to the witch's cavern, which was all the way over here with all this lovely grass slowing us down. Hello, there we go. Dark Talisman activated. I'm in a little teleportation portal area. So unfortunately... Yeah, human. You want to pass? This is private property. I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. I'd lose my job. So yes, unfortunately we do need to do something a little bit extra to get through there. Thankfully, I know exactly what that little bit extra is. Unfortunately, it does mean that we are going to have to go back to the farm and craft a machine in order to get said item. But it's probably also a good thing because we need to use it on the dinosaur egg as well for some lovely dinosaur mayonnaise. As weird as that sounds, and there's an artifact spot there, but I can't get it. Actually, could I? I wonder. Nope, apparently that doesn't work. Worth a try. Worth a try, I guess. Thing is, it works in the mines. It works in the mines. You blow up the soil in there and you can uncover loads and loads of artifacts. So, Goblin Problem, Yuma's Lost Ring, buying stuff from Jerick's farm, and then, oh yes, I completely forgot about that, the largemouth bass. We're not going to have time for that, unfortunately. Or at least not today. Okay, so what of these are ready? A lot of them is the answer. A very much lot of them. Okay, that's all of those, and the strawberries are ready. Yeah, good thing I've got this harvest with scythe mod because I cannot think of trying to do this manually because this just makes everything that little bit faster. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A shout out if I can type Hansu. No. Oh my goodness, hello everyone. Oh my goodness, how are people doing today? That was not properly edited, was it? Hello, thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness, how did your stream go? Oh, Hackle, that's why it didn't register. You were playing a Catherine and a birthday raid. Oh my, well, thank you very much for thinking about me in terms of this. The stream or raid went well. How was the stream? Yeah, I'm having a good day. Thank you very much. Obviously just starting up year 2 in Stardew Valley. We finally managed to actually finish up the community centre, which is what I was hoping for. You streamed until your birthday came. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a very, very good day then. I hope you have a very, very good day. Yeah. Hopefully everything's been going well for you. I was going to be putting some beetroots in here to get the seeds. Start getting the seed maker done. And we've got some Brussels sprouts as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's... Okay, now I need to remember what I was actually going to go and do. When the raiders don't gaslight the streamer, yes. Well. Alright, so anyway. There we go. There's a notification I was waiting for. There's a notification I was waiting for. Okay, so we want to sort through a few things here. Is there anything in there? Yeah, I don't quite know what it was, but so obviously I saw the notification come through about you raiding, but then the actual notification from Stream Elements got massively delayed. Yeah, normally it's right on time. It just was a bit delayed today for whatever reason. Yeah. Hope people appreciate the notification, because honestly, when I was setting it up after playing Persona 5 Royale, I had to put that one up. I just had to put that one up. Yeah, hope you are all having a good day on this. Maybe it's related to Stream Elements fixing stuff in their codes today due to the new update on Twitch. That is a good possibility. That is a definite possibility. I haven't got any notifications through that OBS needs to be updated on my end. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow instead. And Twitch is coughing recently. Yeah, well, I wouldn't overly be surprised, because I mean, there are just so many people that use it. So what do we need for that mayonnaise machine? Wood, stone, earth crystal, and a copper bar. And we also probably want to make ourselves a couple of casks, or a couple more, I should say, to actually make a bit of wine. That Joshin guy should head to bed, shouldn't be awake at this hour. Well, thank you for stopping in anyway. Hope you have a good evening and a good morning. Thank you for popping by. So we needed the woods. That Joshin guy, nice accent. Thank you, it's my natural one. Feels like it's been forever since you've heard it. Oh, did you used to live in around the UK or similar? And so you must go to sleep too, because it's past 1:30. Ah, yes. Okay, same to you then. Have a good evening and enjoy your birthday. Yeah, as Zudwa said, rest well. And British accents are really nice sometimes. Yeah, you can definitely get quite a variety of different accents in the UK, obviously. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, if any people do need to head off because it is getting late for them, feel free to do so. I will just say thank you very much for popping in anyway. So, of course, I'm saying all of this and I'm kind of struggling to remember what I need for everything. So it was some stone, an earth crystal, which should be in the chest inside, and copper bars. So we'll actually do 2, because we need 1 for the void egg and 1 for the dino egg. So earth crystal is there, and then the void egg, I think I put it in here. Yes, I did. Okay, so we can go and make ourselves those. Put the dino egg and void egg in for processing for the rest of the day. And we can make a couple of kegs to do some ancient fruit wine, and then that will be us heading to sleep in the game. So, and there we go. So to all the people who came in via the raid, I do have, this is a very, very heavily modded Stardew Valley game. So just for help and reference, there's a paste bin link there with most of the mods, because I have added a couple since then. The main one that I added was seasonal buildings, but you can have a look at that and get an understanding of which are the main mods I am running on this. So for kegs we need wood, copper, iron and oak resin. So copper, iron, and hopefully we've got some oak resin in stores. Although I think we just have pine tar. Well, I can't see any of it anywhere there. Gosh. So yeah, convenient chests. Just means I don't have to keep on running around trying to find everything. Ah yes, pine tar just there. So we can't do that, unfortunately. Put all that back then. Put all of that back as well. And then I think we will just store most everything else that we have. The blueberry tart in there. I'm not going to put the ancient fruits in because those are probably going to get processed by this. Okay, it doesn't actually say it because it will just process the vegetables. Let me put in one ancient fruit and see what happens. Okay, that looks safe. That looks moderately safe, so we'll just do that instead. And then, like I said, we'll head to bed and get a few things. And that is why we need the dino mayo. That is why we need the dino mayo. So I am also running on one of the game settings to give us 50% profits, but honestly, I have got so many things growing, so many high value crops and whatnot, that it's not overly a hindrance anymore. So our copper hoe is ready. It is still a good luck day. And what do we have here? Ooh, okay, a recipe for, latte, which is being ignored. And dear Positronics, I'm writing to thank you for listening to me in the graveyard. I know conversations like that can be stressful. If Dewey ever returns, I know he'll be just as happy to have you for a friend as I am. So we don't have any new crops ready there because it is only the third of the season. We do have some of the trees growing at a pretty decent rate. Okay, so we've got some minnow row from there. And let's head into the greenhouse and just see what we have around. Inevitably, we also have all of the hops that we've got. Probably need to actually consider taking or removing them at some point, because this is just getting a little bit too ridiculous just in terms of the continuous production. We probably have way too many to keep track of at the moment anyway. And all this lovely ginseng. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oops. I neglected the persimmon tree a little bit. Good thing they stack up to 3. And then papayas. Up to vanilla is 7 more days. And the orange will be 10 days to mature. Do I want anything else? Just trying to think. Obviously, we probably want to plant down some more of those beetroots and these mixed seeds as well. Where did the beets go? I think the beetroot seeds... What did I was going to say, did I not actually do them? There they are, 62 beetroot seeds. We'll do the mixed seeds first, just to see what we can get out of that. 2 and 3 and 4. So mutton, fairy duster, blue jazz and venison. So I know the idea of meats being grown is fairly bizarre, but that is one of the mods that I have. And honestly, I just headcanon it as some kind of like specially bred plants that you can harvest and create a protein that resembles whatever meat it says. So that's my reasoning for it all, as bizarre as it might be. But it allows me at least the option to have these kind of variety and meals and such from what the vanilla game offers. So nothing overly special in there. So it is Wednesday, but Pierre's should be open. So yeah, as we can see here, we've got way too many hops, loads and loads of coffee beans as well. That we just have an immense amount of stuff that we can do. Ginseng, actually, I think I will go back and get those processing. So ginseng grows in any season, doesn't it? So did I keep any seeds? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Nah, it doesn't look like I kept any of those. So we'll just have to probably leave those. As much as it might pain me, just let all of them process and then we can pick them up later and hopefully start refining them at some point. Oh, can't forget the roe. Can't forget the fish roe. And I'm just having a sudden thought. I sold all of the beetroots yesterday, didn't I? I did not mean to do that. See? Oh. Okay, now we are in the business with all the rabbit's feet. Waiting so long for all of them. Okay, how long is this dino going to take? 2 days and 5 hours. Right, but we have the void mayonnaise that we can take up to the witch's hut. We have the dino mayo, which you can put into the missing. And then what else did we have? We've got a duck egg that we could probably put back in the farmhouse fridge. Yep, because those are all silver quality. Gosh, where is it? And let's have a look at the bulletin board. Fire quartz. Can we actually see guarana? Will that... Okay, it will turn it into guarana wine. Like, do I want to keep it around for that long? Not really. There's like, obviously the alembic will create guarana extract. And then we also have... And say there should be some way. So flavoured sparkling water. Okay, so it doesn't look like it does anything specific. So I think, yeah, we'll just sell. I didn't mean to sell all 11 of those, but never mind. We can proceed on regardless. Just have a quick check of these bins and just make sure there's nothing overly special waiting for us. Nope, there is not. So we do have a rabbit's foot and I am tempted to keep it on me. So the random Jojo Mart, the missing bundle. So we need 5 out of 6 of these items. And honestly, we could probably get the 5 Asian fruit easily. The wine needs to be silver quality. Prismatic shard we've got loads of. And caviar. So I'm going to do a little bit cheaty again. But we'll grab that. And while I'm actually thinking about it, if we grab those and then mess around a little bit because one of the mods is interfering a tiny bit, we can get the sturgeon roe going for the next item. Then we have that. So down to Clint's to get our hoe back, and then back up to the witch's hut to give the void mayonnaise to... I'm not quite sure who it is up there, but we'll give it to them regardless. So this obviously would have been a good time if I'd managed to sort everything out. Do we actually still have that? Yeah, fish casserole. Okay. It is a general option then. Okay, and the albacore one is going to basically be there for absolutely forever now because we can only catch that fish during winter. But still, we'll have it available to us anyway. So... also, probably we want to have a look at the boat at the back of Willie's shop and see how much we can start repairing that, because I think it's going to need a lot of iridium bars if I'm remembering correctly. Hello there, I am not a bot. How are you doing today? You managed to miss a big raid earlier. A very, very big raid. No, we don't want to go that way. We don't want to go that way. We had a fairly sizable raid earlier today. Someone, or Anzu, was having a birthday celebration and decided to raid me afterwards. That's our little bit of excitement for the day. Here we go. Okay, so talking to the henchman. No, do I need to actually like... Yes, okay, I do actually need to give it to him. You're feeling sad today. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you are able to be in a more stable mindset soon. That smell. I can't resist. Give me that. Then he heads off. Then we can head in here. So this is the magic ink that the wizard was talking about. And then we have a little teleport thing over here. Ooh, that is interesting. That actually takes us back to the wizard's tower. Oh, this room is filled with magical books. You grab a book and start reading the contents. Not a good idea. What are you doing? I only allow those who I trust down here. The book in your hand is over 100 years old. It outlines the magical properties of a number of mystical plants. Recently, I was fortunate enough to obtain several seeds of ancient fruit previously believed to be long extinct, and I'm cultivating them outside. I hope to study their arcane energies as they grow. I got you beat, buddy. The world holds countless mysteries waiting to be discovered and studied. Our knowledge of some of these mysteries has been passed down among magic practitioners through these books for many generations. Visitors from the town here are rare, and not one of them has been drawn to my book's positronics. If you choose to pursue deeper arcane knowledge, I'll be delighted to assist. Perhaps one day I'll teach you some light magic, such as changing your appearance. Glad to see the prospect excites you. You're a true seeker of knowledge. Considering your connection with Junimos and arcane potential, I grant you permission to enter my basement. I only ask you stay away from the Shrine of Illusions and the Warp Hall. Other than those, browse any books in my collection that interest you. Don't open them too far as it could crack the spines. Okay, so the wizard has the same dislike of cracked spines as I do. Some of these books are many hundreds of years old. Yeah, I find books to be supremely precious. And apparently we came in through the warp portal anyway. So we kind of already broke our promise. So where is... Oh, is it not actually an item we have? No, I will not look into a spell to make Jort smarter. He is happy as he is. Intelligence does not equate to happiness. Is that complete then? Yes, so. I guess that is then. Okay, and you know what? So not in use. Oh, I can see Witch Hut there. First / Guild Hall. Castle Village Guild Hall. Atlantes W. Interesting. And a Fern Guild Republic of Magic. So, and of course this is, the Witch's Cavern is vanilla game stuff, but I've never really explored it that much. So Dark Shrine of Selfishness, Dark Shrine of Memory, and Dark Shrine of Night Terrors make an offering of one strange bun. to make monsters appear on your farm. Well, even if I could, I'm not 100% sure I'd want to do that anyway. So the reason I use the teleport back is because we do want to try and fish for a largemouth bass, as well as fishing in the spa waters to get the necklace that we can give back to Haley. Let's just have a look. We should get something at some point. I'm presuming it is going to do the buzz. There we go. And there we go, ornate necklace. So that's yet another secret note completed. And we're not wanting to go for any special fish or anything, so we could probably just stand here and do a little bit of fishing. There we go, that's probably better. So essentially we need one largemouth bass and that will be it. Anything else is going to obviously be a nice benefit. Particularly if it's an artifact that we've not actually had before. Unfortunately that one we have. So it's just going to go in the shipping bin for a tiny bit of extra money. Oh, yeah. 2 for 2 on treasure chests. I cannot remember if daily luck affects that or not, but there we go, largemouth bass. And 4 bits of wood. Not quite what I was hoping to get from a treasure chest, but nevertheless. Let's say, do we still have that rabbit's foot? Yes, we do. So I'm going to put that on the last row. Because we're not romancing the entire village yet. We're not romancing the entire village yet. But it's going to be good to keep that rabbit's foot in the back pocket just in case. Just in case. Anyway, let's just go in here quickly. Shane. 1 salad, 1 beer, and 1 pizza. And of course, Jazz and Vincent would love the chocolate, but everyone else seems to actually decently like it. So I wonder, can we actually make the chocolate ourselves? That would be an interesting thing. Oh, yep, there we go. Chocolate, animal product plus cocoa pod plus sugar. So we can. Good. That would be fun to do. So I think that is everyone in town actually likes it. And it is, how much is it? 200 gold. So not bad. So for people who we're not 100% sure on things that they like, we could just go around and give them chocolate. Because they will like it at the least. And it is pretty cheap to get. And there we go. Shane is 8 out of 8. Hey Philip, hello. I don't think we've really appropriately talked to you. Did I say, oh, there we go, chocolate. Okay, so let's actually buy, how many could we get? Let's see, so 30,000, let's buy 25. Oh, it's only 5,000 each, let's get 50. Let's actually obviously just double check. Yep, you do like chocolate. And yep, and yep, and yep, and yep. So obviously it's not going to give us quite as many relationship points as loved gifts, but honestly, for 200 gold apiece, Plus the fact that we can actually make it ourselves. Let's just check Willy. No, actually you don't like chocolate. Interesting. But what you do like is guarana. We'll actually give you one of those instead. And we were looking for... Oh, this was the cutscene I was looking for. This was the cutscene I was looking for. So excuse me a moment while I just snack on a bit of chocolate. So Jean and Jules have just walked up to Kent and he gently pets both cats. Ah, good cats. And you're a good human. Yeah, that should pop up at some point. Oh, look at Jorts. Look at Jorts sleeping. Anyway, so Kent, it's so quiet out here. Sometimes it feels like the silence itself is a noise. A noise that's judging me for not hearing what I'm used to. No one's judging you here, Kent. We all know you did well. Did I really do it enough? Selfish of me to leave? Or was it selfish of me to go? My youngest son, he doesn't know what his father was like. You're here now. He has time. Kent sighs deeply. I'm not the same person I was, Jean. That happens regardless of whether you went through a traumatic experience or not. It's okay that you're not who you were. That'll be true in the future too. All you can do is be the best version of you in the present. Okay, I've got to screenshot this. War really is horrible, Jean. I saw so much that I can't tell anyone, that I don't want to tell anyone. And the worst part, they're humans just like us. But you can't even feel sympathy for the other side. If you do, you might realise what you've done. That you're a monster. I'm not a monster, Kent. Monsters are the people that decided war was a game, a nice way to make money, and go hide off in their gilded houses while sending humans off to kill or be killed. You're not a monster, Kent. You're a victim. Hello there, Toxicite. Yep, we are all doing well. Every time they bring up the war, they think if they're referencing Wargroove. No, they're not. So Wargroove was published by Chucklefish, as was Stardew Valley at the beginning. But the war that they're referring to here is one between the Ferngill Republic, which is where Stardew Valley is, and the Gotteral Empire. So unfortunately, all we really know about it is what we kind of get in cutscenes. Well, not necessarily like this, because this is from the Jean and Jolts mod, but it's kind of like little small references. And I have no idea if Haunted Chocolatier, which is why can I not think of the developer's name? ConcernedApe. So ConcernedApe's next game, Haunted Chocolatier, I have no idea if there's going to be any war references in that either. So yeah, they are completely separate, but I can understand why you might think that. Yeah, and obviously this was this mod, and obviously Kent being in the base game on its own kind of predates current world situations, but it's still relevant. I don't know what to do, Jean. I think I'm broken. You'd do the same thing you'd do if anything else was broken and you didn't know how to fix it. You'd go see a professional. There's a lovely doctor right here in town. Maybe I should talk to Harvey. Good idea. I'm glad you thought of it. Oh, and then Jolts finally wakes up. Thanks for listening to me, Jean. And thanks for all your purrs, Jolts. Always, we'll be back here again next week. Bet. Oh, So that implication is very much that obviously Kent has only come back like in the game 2 days prior, but it definitely seems like that Jean and Jort's plan on helping him being little therapy cats, which is very, very sweet. Hi, Positronics, please come in. Oh my goodness, Jodie is rushing over. Oh, I don't think I've actually seen this cutscene before with Kent in it as well. Hmm. Sorry, I did say this before you came in, Toxic Eye, but please excuse me, I am munching on a bit of chocolate. Ah, I'm so glad you came, Positronics, and you brought the fish. Wonderful. Yep, nice, freshly caught this afternoon. Oh, Sam, could you come in here and help clean this fish? I would kind of think that obviously, seeing as we're the ones that caught it, we would have cleaned it ourselves. Sam goes, yes, ma'am. It's just like, toss it on the floor. You just toss it on the floor. It's like, here you go, Sam, you deal with it. Wow, it looks wonderful. It smells so fresh. Thanks so much for doing this, Positronics. Kent called a fish too, but he eats about a whole fish to himself. Oh, that's nice. Crispy bass was delicious. The breading was to die for. I almost feel like part of the family now. And there we go. So let's see, can we actually go in here? Hayley, yes. Wrong person. Oh. Oh! It's not... Right. Okay, it's not Hayley's. It's, Abigail's, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll have to see if Pierre's is open, if we can head in. Yes, we can. There's Carolina over there. Abigail, are you in your room? Yes, you are. And thankfully, we are good enough friends with you that we can just come in and barge into her bedroom. That necklace, where did you find it? Well, thanks for bringing it to me. My mum will now never know. Well, have some chocolate. Yeah, we also found out, Toxicite, that chocolate we can buy from Gus in the saloon for 200 gold. And basically, from the looks of it, everyone likes it. So everyone likes it. Obviously, Jazz and Vincent, being kids, absolutely love it. But it looks like everyone else likes it. Which means that is 200 gold for a liked gift / something we can create ourselves with obviously milk, cocoa pod, and sugar at the farm. Oh, now you're craving some peanut butter chocolate ice cream. Well, I never said anything about peanut butter, so I'm not going to hold myself accountable for that. I never said anything about peanut butter, so I'm not going to hold myself accountable. But yeah, we managed, or we bought 50 chocolate for 10,000 gold. So and I'm just going to pretty much store that, and just whenever we see someone, I'm just going to go, here, have some chocolate. It's probably going to be the easiest method to get relationships up. Quickest and easiest method. a little warp totem to the beach. And let's see what we've got in here. Okay, a decent selection of stuff. The sturgeon roe is still going to need to process at some point. And what are our plans going to be going forwards? Oh yes, we also needed to go and talk to Andy, didn't we, after the little argument he had with Mayor Lewis. Let's just see. Don't know if we'll be able to get into his house or not, but we can always try. Nope. Just missed it. Open until 10 PM. Just missed him. Okay. Quick question of the day for people. Favourite ice cream flavour? Can be any brand, any variety, anything that you've had either locally or that you've had internationally. And obviously I'm going to think on that question myself, because there have been quite a few ice creams that I've had around. If I had to choose one, if I had to choose one, that's going to be a tricky question. So you said yours, you're pretty basic. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say peanut butter and chocolate ice cream is basic, but I understand what you mean. So what would mine be is a good question. Let me actually just have a quick look, because there was one. So okay, it definitely wasn't that. It's that I'm just thinking that there was an ice cream that I had in Florida. Yes, it must have been Florida, that I really enjoyed. I thought it was Moose Tracks, but it's not, because it's got peanut butter cups in it, which is not what I was thinking it was. I guess it could have been mint Moose Tracks, because I think it was mint flavour. But I have to say, my current favourites, I am very much split between a couple of Ben & Jerry's options. One being their fish food, and the other one being their Blondie Brownie core ice cream. But if I really had to push, I would honestly say that I'm actually more of a fan of like some kind of fruit flavour. Which is weird, because I like chocolate so much. You would think that I would like chocolate flavoured things, but I always seem to find that the flavour of that kind of gets lost amongst everything else. So when it comes to like chocolate flavoured sweet treats and desserts, I actually honestly tend to go for fruit ones more than anything. The exception being cookies. Has to be chocolate chip, or has to be chocolate in some kind. Whether milk chocolate or white chocolate. And yes, white chocolate is chocolate. I will die on that hill. Thank you very much. Okay, so today is Kent's birthday, and we are feeling a little bit lucky. So let's just have a look. Kent is probably all the way down the bottom. Yep, there he is. So you do love a rabbit's foot. So anything else that we could particularly get? You didn't know there was discourse about whether white chocolate is chocolate. It's like the argument of pineapple on pizza. It's not quite all the way up there, but the argument is like, because it doesn't actually have chocolate or cocoa powder in it, it's not considered chocolate. I disagree. But okay, so what else do you like that we could potentially get our hands on? Basically nothing. Okay, so we're probably going to give you a rabbit's foot then. You're probably going to get a rabbit's foot. And here we go. Positronics. It seems like you're starting to get close with some of the townspeople. If you want to show someone that you're romantically interested, you've got to give them one of my beautiful flower bouquets. I'm selling them now for a very fair price. Very fair price, yes, that is what you always say. So I just want to double check. So friendship decay. Okay, so decay stops at 8 hearts, so we can basically stop throwing gifts at Shane now. So we can basically stop throwing gifts at Shane and focus on other people. SAP for red plate and escargot. Pam, we need to get up a little bit more. Yeah, I think honestly we will just continue going around and chucking chocolate at everyone we see. Simple means simple solutions. Simple means simple solutions. And we also need to go and get those items for the boat. So iridium bars, how many do we have? 47, that's probably going to be enough. 5 battery packs, and then we need a bunch of hardwood. Let's collect what we have here, 125. And then we want to make sure we've got the axe ready so we can go and chop some more hardwood before we venture down, and hopefully we will be able to get that set up. So other than throwing chocolate at strangers, they're not strangers, they're fellow people, fellow villagers, fellow residents of Stardew Valley and Ridgeside Village. So yeah, I don't think I really have too many plans for specifically today. Outside of obviously the game and streaming. Okay, are there any other plants that are ready to harvest? There are not. So I did some, well, I call it meal prep. But it's more of just getting a few things sorted and managed. So I did, I was saying this to Blue Cornflower earlier today, but it took me an hour and a half yesterday to make myself a tuna pasta dish, marinara sauce, and some pita breads. It took me an hour and a half to do all that because I am so ridiculously disorganized in the kitchen. And my husband also commented like that I could have told him I wanted to redecorate because I managed to get marinara sauce all up the back plate of where the hob is. So, oops. Yeah, I am chaos incarnate in the kitchen. Do not let me in your kitchen unless you want it to look like there's been a hurricane that stormed its way through. Just so talented your mess gets to places, yes. So anyway, because of that, I've got 4 portions of marinara sauce, one of which is going to hopefully be used for some chicken parmigiano at some point because I've been craving a bit of that. Had one of the pittas for dinner today, which was kind of a meze platter. So pita bread, some smoked hummus, beetroot, manchego cheese, which I know technically doesn't really belong on a meze platter, but I had some, it needs using up, so that's what I did. And a like mixed beef salad as well, and that all went pretty well. Unfortunately, the pitta ended up being a little bit underdone in some places and a little bit overdone in others. So I'm going to have to refine my cooking technique with that at some point. But hopefully, by the time that happens, we would have actually managed to move house. We've got another couple of viewings scheduled soon. And we may have someone that's interested in actually buying the place. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out. So we'll just have to see how that all shakes out. I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to get into the new place before the growing season ends. Simply because I want to actually grow my own stuff, and I've been waiting multiple years. I've been waiting multiple years. Hopefully they don't see the kitchen and think it's a murder's taking place. Thankfully, despite everything I said, it is like, it was only a tiny little spot on the wall. Actually, it was only a tiny little spot on the wall. My husband was just not mocking me or making fun of me, but just kind of going a little bit. It's like, okay, pale ale will be ready in 4 hours. But yeah, there's just thankfully one little spot, and you do kind of have to be up a little bit close to see it. But yeah, everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. Where we are is a, like, pretty town centre or central location. Good public transport links and everything. So we shouldn't be waiting around too long for someone to want to buy it. Especially seeing as after all of the or working from home or rush to work from home, town centre flats like the one we live in are actually starting to come back into demand, because obviously people are starting to want to be or live closer to their jobs and have less of a commute now that people are starting to come through. And I just realised something. Well, okay. One, the wine, it needs to be silver quality or better, and we can only do that by aging it. And two, I didn't sell off all of the ancient fruits. I just stuck them in a chest. But either way, point one still stands, so we need to go to the witch's lair. So we need to go to the witch's lair and actually fish in there. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember. Toxicite, did we actually name an animal after you? Because I cannot remember. I've got blue cornflower, Toxicite, Hoofkins, the Sonna. Who is up here? Oh yes, there we go, Toxicite. Yep, there we go. There you are. Yep, a duck. There you go. It's like, I'm just going, it's like, okay. I swear I named something after you. I just cannot remember what. Yeah, my brain is still working as well as it usually does. Thank you for asking. Okay, so there's Vincent, Jody. Where is Kent? Oh my goodness. You're all the way up there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, I guess we have a bit of a walk to do afterwards then. Unless you actually come back down to town after your ponderings on top of the mountain. How much hardwood do we have now? 181. That's not going to be enough. That is still not going to be enough. I think we need 200 for it. And I think even if we go into the secret woods, we're not going to get enough. I think that will give us 10. But anyway, I don't think I've ever noticed that little crab there before. Okay, there we go. Aye, a sad sight, isn't she? She was my father's boat, served him well for over 50 years, but now she can barely stay afloat. I'd repair her myself, but I don't have the writing materials, miss. 200 pieces of hardwood to patch the hole would be a good start. I also need to get the ticket machine back up and the iridium anchor repaired. If I could get my hands on the right materials and repair the old girl, well, then I could take you to the Fern Islands. Volcanic islands full of strange parrots, they say. Of course I'd like to help. I thought you would, miss. I'll leave this door unlocked for you. You can come drop off the materials whenever you like. So 5 battery packs to repair the ticket machine. Yep. 5 iridium bars to repair the anchor. Yep. And 200 pieces of hardwood, which we do not have. So if Kent is still... Yep, he's still up in the mountains. I think what we're going to do is head up there ourselves. Give him a duck feather as a birthday gift. Head into the witch's lair and do a bit of fishing, and hopefully we can get a void salmon, which we can then put into the lost or the missing bundle. Then all we'll need to worry about is the caviar sturgeon aged roe, because we have obviously the ancient fruits growing in the greenhouse with no problems. And we just honestly need to wait for us to have 5 of those at some point. Oh, okay, a couple more people we can talk to. Hello. Yeah, have some chocolate. Oh, might as well get a couple of common mushrooms while we're here. I say a couple, there's only one, but still. Let's have a look. What does this secret note say? Alex's strength training diet. Basically 2 of his favourite dishes. Okay, apparently I cannot actually... Okay, apparently I can't actually give you anything while we're up here, right? I'm going to have to wait for you to come down. Is slightly annoying. But still, if nothing else, hopefully we'll be able to catch him a bit later. In the meantime, let's do some fishing. Good spot. Probably here. So we did manage to level up our foraging skill as well to level 9. Cannot quite remember what that will give us, but I'm sure it will give us something. And then we are 1 level away from obviously level 10 and being able to choose the option where anything we pick up from the ground will be iridium quality, which when we actually are able to get some pigs is going to be a game changer. Those pigs dig up truffles, and iridium quality truffles are worth so much money. Okay, I swear it said that we could actually catch the void salmon here. Unless, of course, the game's lying to me. I think the game's been lying to me. Let me just have a look. A void salmon. In the Witch's Swamp, yes. Which is, yes, exactly where we are. Okay, we do have a map of fishing zones. I think we are standing in. Let's try over here then. Let's try in this area just in case we're accidentally fishing too far out of the zone. Oh, yep, there we go. I think we were fishing a bit too far out of the zone. Ugh. Okay, we'll try that again. Toxic, I'll answer that in a minute once I've actually caught a void salmon, because apparently this is going to be pretty tricky and I'm about to sneeze. Yep, sorry. I'll answer that in a moment. Because also to answer that, I need to actually go through my list of games, because I have a few that are on my wish list that are specifically, I want to buy this at some point when it's available, and then I have a whole bunch of games marked as to follow, which are games that look interesting, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to buy them soon. And basically the reason why I do that is because I have one friend on Steam who likes to do loads and loads of gifting, so I've learnt to keep my wish list only to the games that I would be happy to receive. Okay, so we did get ourselves a void salmon and 15 bait. So let me just actually go and look up my profile. So basically I've got 14 games on my wish list, of which 2 are actually purchasable at the moment. So most of them are just generically labelled as coming soon. So a fair few DLCs. And then let me just have a look at my follow list, just to see if there is anything that I would be curious about. Because obviously this is quite a mix of various things. Games that have been in development for a while, early access ones, ones that I bought but I really want to keep up to date on the development or patches and such, so I keep them on my follow list as well. And then of course some of them I've got on my follow list that I can actually access on the Xbox Gaming Pass, like Humankind. And I suppose also the other issue is that some of these may be just so, or the ones that I want may just be so new that they're not actually going to get discounted. That's also the other issue. Yeah, actually probably not too much. So Cat Cafe Manager, which released last month, so that's probably only going to get like a 10% sale. That is an early access game that I probably just still want to keep my eye on. That I still need to play the previous games. Space Haven is on a 33% discount at the moment, but I'm not 100% sure on that one quite yet. And then X4 Foundations is on sale because I also got that on the most recent Humble Bundle. And obviously there's the Tides of Avarice DLC, which again was only released last month, so it's probably only going to get the token 10% discount on the summer sale. So the answer is basically not much. The answer is basically not much. Okay, just avoid... The void salmon needs to be gold quality, unfortunately. Void salmon needs to be gold quality, so we may be fishing here for a while. Right, okay. Okay, Kent has moved from the mountaintop. So we should be able to go and say hi to him and give him his gift. Hopefully he's not going to walk away too quickly. I think I know where he is. I think he's at the monument for the town. Obviously just keep an eye on that and make sure we're not bypassing him. Okay, he has moved. He's probably heading home. So that means we need to speed it up at least a little bit. Okay, where's that rabbit's foot? There it is. There it is. Gotcha, was curious. Thought to try something new with a game called Needy Streamer Overload. I think it's essentially you trying to fix a mentally ill streamer. That sounds interesting, but also it could be that could be not insensitive, but let me have a look at that. Depicting daily life with OMG Kawaii Angel, a young girl with a rather extreme need for approval, attempting to become the #1 internet angel. Maybe that could be interesting, but I'll probably want to have a look at it specifically myself. And that's just you trying to spice up your game selection. Is that because you feel like your game selection's been rather bland? Or you just wanting to expand out into different genres? Anyway, from Kent, a birthday gift, that's very kind of you. I love it. And that immediately gets him up to 2 hearts with us. So the void summon, we need a gold quality one, as I was saying, so we may be fishing in the witches or around the witch's lair for a while. Like just some expanding, you know, the old expanding your tastes and junk. Well, hopefully just your tastes and not junk. Okay, that was a really bad joke, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I did that. Anyway, we've got plenty of pops there. We do have 2 green algae that we can actually give to the minnows. And there we go. That should increase the population up to 10. Which means we can then come back here and grab the others that we've been storing. So only 2 more, but that takes us up to a population of 9 out of 10, which is usually the benchmark for when you actually start to get all of the proper or the highest value items from said fish ponds. Then I think this one is probably actually going to change to an overflow chest as well. Actually, if we take that, I think I might still have the mod that allows me to access things from the chest here. So I'm just going to see that. Goes in anything else? I don't think so. Oh, there's our aged octopus roe, so we can grab that and quickly just chuck it in. Chuck it in the shipping bin. Nothing for there. A few bits for there. No, we don't want to eat that. There we go, that's better. Do that. Anything else? Anything else? Nope, okay, that looks all good. So we'll just do cheaty a little bit. Not the farmhouse. We want the farm and the shipping bin for the aged octopus roe and the duck egg. And probably also put the iridium bars back in here before I forget. So we're actually doing pretty well. We've got 25 diamonds as well. We could probably sell quite a few of those if we wanted to. There we go. A rain totem and a cookout kit. Okay, so it's going to be raining tomorrow. Travelling merchant is in town and feeling a little bit lucky. So we might as well just go straight for a fishing spot. After a bit of harvesting, because I can see some garlic is ready. And lovely, lovely. You can never, ever, ever have too much garlic. You can never have too much garlic. How do I feel about JRPGs? I really enjoy them, but obviously just in terms of length of time they take, they can be fairly demanding on things. It's like okay, I know they're not both JRPGs, but it's kind of like the age-old question of Final Fantasy or Legend of Zelda. I go for a third option and say, oh, how about the Tales of series? A fragrant lilac will still take 2 days. Got some basil. And yeah, I do also have the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky and Trails of Cold Steel on my to stream list. But when that's actually going to happen is a bit of a mystery because of how long those are actually going to take. I think I actually calculated it and it would take a while. Have I ever given Persona 4 a try? I have not. I have watched someone play through the entirety of the game, so I do know quite a fair bit about it, and I have played part of Persona 5. I probably need to get back to that at some point because I kind of left it at the 3rd dungeon. I think it was the 3rd dungeon. The one that's the big bank. But yeah, so tell me which characters you think I liked in Persona 4. Okay, so that's just some more gifting. Yeah, which characters do you think would have been my favourites on that one? I'm just curious. Oh, cutscene with Shane. And give me a moment, I'm getting a bit nasally, so I'm just going to quickly blow my nose. So if you were to guess Naoto or Kanji, oh my goodness, am I that predictable? Am I that predictable? Okay, so anyway, this cutscene with Shane. Hey, Positronics. What am I doing? Cleaning up my mess. I guess it's because I feel bad about it. I've chucked a lot of bottles off this cliff, too many to count. Yeah, nothing I can do about the ones down there. Well, need to finish cleaning up this mess. See you later, Positronics. Yep, nice, quick and simple cutscene there. Yeah, honestly, Kanji, I not necessarily fell in love as such, but I definitely enjoyed his character when we initially met him, and nothing that happened really swayed me away from him. And it's kind of weird, but Naoto, I was kind of so on her until we actually found out, obviously, about her history, and then my interest in her just went up to 100. I don't know what it is, but yeah. I don't think I want to even ask. I don't think I even want to know if I am that predictable on the kind of characters I would like. But anyway, we've got a bunch of things that we could sell here. I think I'm probably going to start selling the hops, even though we don't actually have that much. Or we won't get that much money for them all. Okay, that's good. Okay, basil is going to go in here. When I was playing it through for my girlfriend, she was wanting us to get with Naoto, but I told her, we can't do that to our boy Kanji. Yes, or I was talking to a friend when I was watching the playthrough of Persona 4, and I was very much of the opinion, it's like, okay, why can we not romance Kanji? I mean, like, his whole persona and dungeon thing is all about his sexuality and trying to figure out who he is in relation to it. So potentially allowing you, I think it's you, is the official name for the main character. Ooh, there we go, Haley and Jodie. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we've quite got enough chocolate for everyone. And I did say, oh, we wanted to go to a travelling merchant. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if it was a an option where you could romance any of like the main party members, yeah, it would definitely have been Kanji with me. And personally, you'd get with Yosuke. Even the animation, you get big gay vibes and it's great. Okay, so Willie returning from a fishing trip deep in Cindersap Forest. There's a river filled with king salmon this time of year. Take a gander at this beauty. She is quite the mighty catch. She'll sell for some good coin on the market. If you're feeling the angling spirit, try catching one of these beauties. What we may do. Yeah, the other, or obviously Persona 5 Royale or Royal, not quite sure how it's meant to be pronounced. But like I said, I've played through a small bit of that. I know most of the main characters. Okay, so what do you have? Garlic seeds for 600, probably not. Roasted hazelnuts. That would have been good to actually have it before Kent's birthday, but never mind. Yeah, I know with Persona 5, there's a bit of an argument that the characters are a little bit less developed, because obviously in Persona 4 you have the dungeons where you actually get to interact with kind of the shadow side of your future teammates, and in Persona 5 you don't really get that, aside from, gosh, I can't even remember, I don't even know what her name is, but the redhead girl who I think is the adopted niece of the coffee shop owner. I think that's right. The dungeon relating to her is one that is very much like in Persona 4, where she has her persona and you need to obviously go through the dungeon and kind of not necessarily defeat her, but obviously be able to impact her psyche and change things. Like a whole lot of style but lacks depth. Yeah, so it's tricky because obviously I've only watched someone play Persona 4. I haven't played it myself. But even then, it definitely feels like there's a lack of depth with your teammates just because you don't get that same development from their persona and shadow self to their actual self. Yeah, anyway, so the characters do still relate to the dungeons. Like for instance, the first dungeon that you go through relates to the first of your teammate, or the first two of your teammates. The second one relates to someone else that you pick up. The third one relates again to someone else that you pick up. But it's people they're associated with rather than themselves. But I just find it amusing that Neo, The World Ends With You was, or the trailer was released, and then there were a bunch of people commenting, whether truthfully or in jest, but they were going, oh my goodness, it's like they've copied Persona 5. It's they put Shibuya in this game as well. They've copied Persona 5. And then a bunch of people coming back with, yeah, you know, A, Shibuya is a real place, and B, The World Ends With You predates Persona 5 by 10 years, right? Yeah, it's something that you're never 100% sure if people are being genuine or if they're just joking around and trolling a little bit. And you know how the internet be, people love doom scrolling, yes. Unfortunately, I can be a victim of that myself. So I try to moderate the content that I actually see on places like Twitter, just so I can ensure that I have a moderately okay experience. Though I will say, whenever a controversial hashtag pops up, generally I go through that and use it as an option to increase my block list. So it's like, nope, don't want to see that opinion on my timeline. Nope, don't want to see that one either. Because obviously there's quite a few, I'm not going to get in depth with it, but obviously there are quite a few politics and situations just going on generally in the world with various different topics. And it's just, yeah, I never have the mental energy to deal with all of those, so it just gets blocked, and I try and keep my timeline to be moderately cheerful. Moderately cheerful. Yeah, getting this gold quality void salmon is going to take a while. Almost to the point where it actually might be easier just to upgrade our house and get the silver quality wine instead. Oh no, game view. I always dislike it when the game freezes like that. Though, tangentially relating, have you ever played the Stanley Powerball? Because that one, when I played the original, was quite an interesting game, and one of the YouTubers I follow released a video on the updated re-release version last night, and of course is like, did a bunch of various things, and then the game crashed. But because of the way the Stanley Powerball works, I wasn't actually sure if that was like a genuine, the game has crashed, like an exception error, something has happened, the game has crashed, or if it was something that was intended to happen. Yeah, Stanley Parable, you can never quite tell with all of that. Okay. Another void salmon. Please be gold quality. Not if we keep on losing it like this. We won't. Yeah. Nope. Nope, we're going to lose that. You just recently watched someone play it. So nuts. Yes, it is. So actually, oh, when I catch this next fish, I'll actually pop up the link to the video that I watched. Because it's on the kind of semi-sequel, semi-remake, semi-remaster, whatever. And it is just an interesting experience, let me say. It's half an hour, or the video is about half an hour, so it won't take that long anyway. So that should be, yep, the right one. And let me just reset my things. There we go. Hey, come on, gold quality void salmon, and do not be a tricky one to catch. Do not be a tricky one to catch. So I have recommended that YouTuber before, because he does do quite a few Crusader Kings 3 Stellaris grand strategy type of games. Also does quite a lot of Fallout stuff as well. He actually gained a bit of notoriety when he was doing, I want to say it was his, oh my goodness, okay, nope, we are not catching that one. We are not catching that one. I want to say he did a Fallout New Vegas You Only Live Once series, and a gaming website did a report on that, and that kind of got him a lot of attention. But yeah. Or the Fallout 4 You Only Live Once was intense as well, because as the name suggests, basically you have one life. There's no health regeneration or anything of the kind. As basically any damage you take is permanent, and if your health or HP goes to 0, that is it. The run is over. And there's one point where he gets snuck up on by an enemy in Fallout 4, and it does like, it takes him to like half health in one hit. As so many people were taking bets on how long he'd last after that one. Oh, and then there was also a so he encountered a bunch of enemies. I'm not doing well at this at all. He encountered a bunch of enemies, got into a bit of a firefight. I'm not sure if he got hit a couple of times or not, but decided to just get out of there. And then, there was basically a scene which someone edited and put the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ending music and to be continued on, because you could just see a missile streaking across the screen. I missed him by like a foot. If he hadn't slowed down when he said he was getting out of there, he would have been hit by it. Good fun times. Good fun times. Yeesh, there's a load of Joja Cola in this area. Wonder if Shane or Sam's been chucking the cans down here. No, it's obviously just, oh my goodness, it's midnight. Okay, I wasn't aware of the time. Still trying to get all those void salmons. And for all our efforts, we got 1 silver quality. Not even the one we want. Not even the one we want. So I think I may take a bit of a break on that. See which dishes we have / can make to get our fishing level up. Because that is just going to be... That is just going to be horrendously difficult otherwise. Oh, we do have a few things that we can actually put in to be recycled. We've got a couple of broken glasses. Actually, that looks like it. And then we just chuck these back in some point. Hey, after 10 days, oh my goodness, your emotes are finally done pending. Oh, those are cute. Oh, those are cute emotes. And yeah, mine, when I uploaded them, basically took no time to process whatsoever. Though a couple of the extra ones I put up later did take a while. Yeah, congratulations on those being finally approved now. You get your own emotes to work with. And I think I will just put you over here so you're not quite as much in the way. Yeah, I definitely need to work on some emotes. Some more emotes for myself as well, because I've got so many ideas, a fair few sketches, and I just need to put them all together. But the good thing is, I was actually wanting to develop some enamel pin ideas, and I think I have finally got my first one, maybe the first Tekken, my first and maybe the second. Oh my goodness, why did my tongue trip up on all of that? Oh my goodness, why did my tongue trip up on all of that? Guessing you won't voice chat after stream? Probably not, unfortunately. Right, I'm probably going to have to adjust my mods after this as well, because trying to get these done, because we are missing all of the farmer to florist mods, going to be an aggravation. Kale will be done in 1 day. Some rabbit in 1 day. Strawberries in 3 days. Okay, so still quite a little bit of a while. We do not have some roe. Yeah, a foot emote is kind of... okay. You do you. But yeah, I've definitely seen some people definitely have some interesting alternative emote ideas. It's not judgment. I'm just going, it's like, not for me. But if you enjoy it, then it's your emotes. Oh, okay, that's not quite ready. I thought it was. Yeah, fragrant lilac. That is growing pretty big. It's growing pretty big. Oh, and apparently we are out of space. So let's get some garlic in. Chamomile as well to process. Probably get the carrot and cardamom. And we'll do some strawberries, the potato. And Christmas rose. Judged by the cutest VTuber, oh thank you. That's for the cutest thing, by the way, not the being judged. Yeah, I'm not going to stop you posting that emote. It's just not for me. Hey, what did you want again? Oh yeah, 2 maple syrups. Oh, 2 maple syrups. Nothing interesting in there. Hey, what else did we want? We'll check around here. Going to say the tree around it is grown enough that we shouldn't accidentally chop it down. There's always still a little bit of a chance. There we go. And what else do we need to store in various places? Yeah, I think that's getting a little ridiculous, so we'll actually move those to second, so those will start being processed after the coffee beans. Still take a while. We'll sell, yeah, 15 diamonds should be fine, seeing as we just have all of this chocolate. Basically, for every diamond we sell, we'll almost be able to buy 2 chocolate. Now, thinking about it, we could buy chocolate from Gus at 200 gold, and we can sell it for 217. So it's only a profit of 17 per chocolate bar, but it's still a profit. No, I'm not going to be that sneaky, for lack of a better term. I'm not going to be that sneaky. So we have 193 hardwood. What else can we store in there? Absolutely nothing. We want the algae and white algae in here. Probably the garlic as well. You know deep down you want to be that sweaty. No, thank you. No, I do not. I mean, like I said, it's tempting, but no. Maybe if I wasn't running on 50% profits and I would actually get like 425 gold for each one. Oh, a new baby lizard hatched. So we have I Am Not a Bot, we have Toxicite, we have Blue Cornflower. I swear there was someone else I wanted to name this little one after. The name is not coming to me at the moment. 1 sec. Okay, let's have a look. I don't think we had one named after Jazzy May, so there's Blue Cornflower. There is Hoofkins. There is Odd Top. There is Jazzy May. There was Toxicite. Okay, we do have 2. Okay, we've got 2 Jazzy Mays. Whoops, never mind. And we had Zathona, Not a Bot, Toxicite, Jazzy May, Odd Top, Flower. Okay, yeah, we are actually missing someone. So hello, you are not going to be Jazzy May the 2nd. You are going to be a person. Welcome to the farm. Yeah, and now we got a little blue dinosaur as well. So sweet. So cute looking. So yeah, I know the Adopt and Skin mod doesn't play nicely with multiplayer because obviously the game randomizes the skin every single time it first loads it up, but for single player, honestly, I just love the variety that we can get from it. We can just have so many, obviously, dinosaurs and ducks and rabbits, and they just potentially can all be completely different in appearance. Is any hardwood regenerated here? It does not look like, unfortunately. We will probably just have to head back. Probably go into the secret woods. And we do also want to check, I completely forgot, the farmhouse in the fridge. Okay, so what do we have? So arugula roll, 2 farming and 3 foraging. That is not what we want. Pink cake is just standard, so is life elixir. Cranberry sauce gives mining, stuffing gives defense. Pumpkin soup gives luck and defense. I swear there was something that we had that would actually give us better fishing. Or did I just sell that? Well, Ridgeside Clementine will give us +1 fishing. Yeah, I can't quite remember. So not in there. Pepper poppers. Dish of the Sea. There we go. Dish of the Sea +3 fishing. And then also we have a barbed hook as a fishing tackle. So we'll try that. We'll try that and see if it makes any difference. For the moment, it is obviously Saturday. So I think we will... Okay, yep, we'll go down to the secret woods first. Grab the hardwood. Hopefully we will have enough to finish off the boat. Then we can have a quick preview of that before the end of the stream. And obviously just check over here as well, because the stumps may have regenerated. They have not. Always worth a check, because we could have avoided going down to the secret woods if that had regenerated. But otherwise, let's come all the way through here and into the secret woods. Yeah, 10 stumps, 2 wood per stump. Should be, oh my goodness. Well, okay, that was a lot of slimes at the entrance there. But either way, that should be more than enough. Actually, I think it's 6 stumps you have here then. Up here. It's down. Right. That should be all that we need to get the boat to Ginger Island set up. And I just want to see also, do I have a farm teleportation thingy anywhere? Well, I've got 7 for the beach. Not in there, not in there. So if there was anywhere, it'd be right here. And it doesn't look like it, so it wouldn't be on the beach either, and it wouldn't be in the greenhouse. So a little bit ago, finished playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, 2 games in 1. Never thought Digimon could have such an interesting story and have some really good gameplay. if you're one for having cute monsters that turn into nukes, yes, I have that actually. I kind of got partway through, and once again, I just kind of fell off playing it. And then we could talk to Andy, give him some chocolate. So yeah, I can't quite remember which Digimon I have in my team, but yes, very much so that you can have them just turn into absolute nukes. Oh, apparently we've already given Emily 2 gifts today. Fine. Fine. I guess we won't give her more chocolate. Yeah, Digimon Cyber Sleuth was one of those games that I had vague ideas of streaming, and I mean, honestly, if nothing else, it's probably just a nice game to have in the background while grinding. And Digimon Survive, oh, it's finally coming out this month, is it? It's finally coming out this month. Okay, all materials have been found. The boat will be repaired overnight. Okay, I gotta see that. I gotta see that, because I have been waiting. I have been waiting for Digimon Survive. I think it was honestly announced like 2 years ago. I think it was announced like 2 years ago, and I've been waiting for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, it was apparently announced in July 2018. July 2018. Of course, I did just have a quick look on Steam, and it doesn't actually seem to be there. But yeah, July 29th. That is definitely going to be something I keep an eye on. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, this does say, right, this article does say Digimon Survive, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam. Okay, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. Definitely going to have to keep an eye on that one, because since it was released, oh my goodness, if it was really 4 years ago, then I've been waiting 4 years for the damn thing to actually release. But yes. Well, I probably would have been notified when I went onto Steam around the 29th anyway. So I'm sure they would have massively advertised it, because I do not imagine that they would slouch on the publicity for it. As someone that's a fan of Kingdom Hearts, waiting years for a game is normal to me. Well, I mean, yes, obviously, but I'm more referring to just the general. It's like, yeah, it was announced that long ago and then sent many years waiting for it. Kind of why I like Nintendo a fair bit. Do I like Valorant? I'm trying to think, because if that is a MOBA or similar, which I think it is, unless I'm mistaken, it's not the kind of game, or it's not the genre of game that I enjoy. Let me just have a quick look at that one. Oh, Valor. A Valorant game. Let me just have a look at that. First person hero shooter. Oh, 5v5. No, that's not. No, that's not my kind of game. Nah, not my kind of game, unfortunately. You won't really see me play many battle royales or MOBAs or the like. Just not my kind of thing. Anyway, we want the barbed hook on there. And then we have... Oh my goodness, where is it in all this mess? There, the dish of the sea. Yeah, hopefully with the boat being fixed, we'll be able to actually go and have a look at Ginger Island today. It's going to be my first time ever visiting the island, despite how long I've had Stardew Valley, despite how long 1.5 has been out. This is going to be my first time actually visiting it. Oh. Okay, maybe the barbed hook was a bit of a mistake because it is kind of wobbling a bit all over the place at the moment now. Whoops. Catfish, huh? I didn't know you could catch that here. I didn't know you could catch that in here. This may not have been a good idea because I feel like I'm kind of fighting the barbed hook more than anything else. Okay, void salmon, new record. Yes! That's a gold quality one. That's all I need. Thank you. I can always keep the silver one for a fish pond if we need it that badly. Then the other thing, I think... Yep, so we've got that. We've got the... Hopefully we have the caviar being made as we speak. So then the one thing we're just going to be waiting on are those 5 gold star ancient fruits. Which, like I keep saying, should be decent enough to get because they will produce every 7 days. So it's just going to be a matter of waiting to collect 5 gold quality ones. So anyway, here we go. Void salmon. Yep, there we go. Caviar and 5 gold star ancient fruits will be all that we need. So Saturday, there's probably not going to be too many people in the saloon, so we'll just take the minecart back to the bus stop. Hey, how much hardwood do we have left? 5 pieces. Oh well. Okay. Have a sort through our inventory so we can sell that, all of those, all of that. Yes, we said we were going to sell the diamonds as well, didn't we? Duck feather, pale ale. Keep the rabbit's foot, put the wool on the loom just to edit that or refine that. Those items into there. There we go. We've got the caviar, 2 caviars going. Good. Good, good, good. We'll be able to do that in time. And it probably might be worth actually... Yeah, that's probably good enough. There we go, and put some coal in. So obviously that is going to run out long before we actually get an appropriate amount of items from it. We have one more mahogany seed, so that will go down here. Yeah, and we can see we're starting to get some of the trees growing, so those will be ready in some amount of time. Some vague amount of time. thought through most of our stuff. Actually, while I think about it, we'll put the void salmon in there. Take the Joja Cola back. Obviously the wool on the loom, just so we can refine that, and then I'll go and plant those 2 mixed seeds we have. Might as well just fill up a couple of sections. So that is shaded violet, both of them. Interestingly. There we go, Willie and Robin fixing the boat. I love the guarana plants so much. I just love them so much. And I don't know what I did, but Ollie decided he needed to squeak and come into the room to investigate. So pizza, travelling merchant, will not be on our side today. I'm gonna say he's like, okay, well, I opened that up and he's like, okay, I probably meant to do that, but I can't remember what. So I closed it, then I opened it up again, and I realised, no, I didn't want the chair to interact with the chest. I wanted to interact with the TV, because we can now make pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? So, good news, the old boat is seaworthy again. Stop by the back room whenever you want to ride. My shop is now open at 8 AM every day, so you can get a start earlier. Okay, cabbage still in 1 day. There we go. The kale is ready to harvest. Only get a tiny bit of those. Got some tulips. So rather than harvesting those, I'm actually going to grab the beehive from over there, and I'm going to put it instead over here, where you should be able to make some nice tulip honey. Got these pink cats ready to harvest as well. And yes, numbers going up makes my monkey brain feel good. Indeed. Indeed. That is very much how it goes. So pink cat in, rabbit, kale. Yeah, I think we've had a look at these. Yeah, so these, for whatever reason, get generated when you harvest the animal or the meat plants, and then they just honestly count towards just your shipping goals. So we want to obviously, like I say, head down to the travelling merchant, get our stuff. We probably actually want to make sure, if I can remember where we put our watering can. There it is. So, oh, we've still only got the standard one. Whoops. Still only got the standard one. Whoops, that may be a bit trouble. That may be a bit troublesome for us in a moment. And that's the wrong one. There's an ancient fruit. Wow, that is a big plant for fragrant lilac. Okay, so these ancient fruits will produce in 2 more days. Okay. Strawberry, cranberries in 3 days and guarana in 2 days. So we're going to have a bit of a feast when those happen. Then we'll put the fragrant lilac, of course, and the cabbage. in as well. And let me just see where those are being dropped in here. Okay. So these all need to be resorted. So rabbit vine in spring, kale in spring, pink cat in spring, potato in spring, strawberries in spring, but the game is not letting me do that. Carrots in fall, chamomile in spring, and basil in spring. Ginseng in any season, which means it gets tossed up there with the spring ones, because it is pretty much whenever it is in or whenever you can plant it at the earliest. And we've got these 6 random wild seeds. Let's just go and plant those up here as well. So what do we have? So red currant, wheat, herbal lavender, bee balm, horse meat, and another hops. Oh goodness, I think we're going to definitely need to cut down the hops and resort it when we get a few more ancient seeds. Actually, speaking of it, I probably should have put that one in, shouldn't I? Yeah. A fairy duster. Whoops. Is that used for anything specifically? No, it's not. Okay, so we can go and sell that as well. Gosh, 9:40 AM. I always forget how long the morning chores take in the game. Always forget how long they take. So yeah, with the fact that we have now one person at maximum hearts, well, as maximum as they can be unless we give him a bouquet. It's probably going to be an idea to actually start thinking about, when we start befriending everyone, what we are going to be doing in terms of who we are wanting to potentially pursue as a romance option, love interest, marriage candidate, whatever you want to call it, or if we are going to completely skip all that preamble and we are just going to ask Krobus to be our roommate. Hello, Penny. Have some chocolate. There's Sophia. Have some chocolate. Oh, yes, we wanted to go up to Pierre's to sell all of this stuff as well, didn't we? Oh, we could give him some chocolate as well. Let me actually just see. So you are 1 out of 8 on us. Business partner, tango partner, owner, you know. Oh. There we go. And we'll head into the back room where the Shrine of Yoba is as well, so we can start gifting everyone here. I say, come on, I need to get by. Yeah, everyone likes chocolate. Everyone likes chocolate. No, we don't want to eat it ourselves. Give it to Caroline. Yeah, this is going to be the most ridiculously easy method of befriending everyone. Yeah, we're just basically going to be going around just giving everyone chocolate. Anyway, we'll sell all these excess ones that we have. We'll sell the fairy duster as well. And, you know what, we'll sell the basic retaining soil. We won't want that for anything. Oh, hello, do you like chocolate? Yes, you do. Good to know. I was going to say, gonna step away for a bit. No problem, Toxicite. And if you are just about still around, we do have an unlurk command now. When you return. Anyway, let's head in here. Give Willy some chocolate as well. Oh no, he doesn't like chocolate. Oh well. Whoops. Ah, he's still 5 out of 10. It'll be fine. Oh, how much is it? 1,000 gold to go to Ginger Island for the first time ever. You look at that. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Love how we've also got a big Joja shipping cart there. Or shipping container things. I can't think of the right word. Dinosaur! Dinosaur down there. Oh my goodness. Hello, parrots, crabs. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. What on earth? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Hello. Oh, hello, random person. Oh, okay. Apparently he just ran off. Big turtles. Hello. Can I get past you? No, I cannot. Can I get past you? Nope, I definitely will not be able to. There's something up there. This is... Oh, fiddlehead fern. Interesting. Hello, what are you? A golden walnut. You received a golden walnut. Yes, very astute. What is this? I have no idea. Loads of parrots. Hello. Hello? Can I talk to you? Hello. Give walnut? Yes. The boy looks at you with curious eyes. Is he speaking with the parrot? He seems to have a close bond with the parrots, but he's too shy to approach you right now. Perhaps making friends with the parrots could earn his trust. Well, anything is worth a try. We got 1 golden walnut, so what is that going to do for us? Oh. Okay, apparently that looks like it was just a general atmospheric thing and nothing specific. So what is this going to do for us? Okay, what are you? Hello. Hello, squirrel monkey thing. Oh, there was something there. What are these things? Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Nope. Absolutely nothing. Okay, can't cut these. Can't side them either. There's a very little broken bridge there. some more walnuts up here. And you are leading me right into this big, scary cave. Okay, good to know. So, yes, I was well aware that we need a watering can. Unfortunately, we still have the absolute basic one. Ah! I hear bombs going. I hear bombs going. That's not good. Okay, they're not actually doing too much damage. That's like 15, or that was like 17. Okay, well, we got you. So what basically do we do in here? Do we just go around and explore? Oh, there's another golden walnut. Oh, okay, that's not the one that was guiding us in. That was not the one that was guiding us in. Okay, bone fragments. That is not the right thing. Where is my pickaxe? Probably actually swap around my axe and hoe for that. Apparently we can't actually break that. What is this? Cinder shards. That is... Ah, copper! That means this might be iron? I see you. Worse than bats, I swear. Oh, wait. I've heard of these. These are the tiger slimes. These are tiger slimes. I've heard of these. These are little tiger slimes. I wonder. Okay. Didn't seem to be anything of interest there. So we had a journal scrap. Let's read this. My ship is lost, shattered by a tempest in the unforgiving sea. I find myself stranded now on these strange shores. My crew has perished, but I still live. Perhaps Lady Luck has blessed those wicked bones of mine, or has her own designs for my fate. At any rate, I've no choice but to make a life for myself here. There's fresh water in abundance, food to forage, and fertile soil to work. First, I'll build a shelter. And building a shelter is always good survival advice because people always seem to be inexplicably focused on fresh water and food. But if you don't have a good place to rest, it's not that beneficial to you. Well, at least the good thing is these pathways. Okay, do we have fiddlehead fern we can just eat? Okay, I'm gonna swap that for that. So I've actually got all of my tools on one layer. Anyway, as I was saying, it looks like the paths that you actually create through the watering can stay there, regardless of how long it actually takes you to cross. So I desperately want to know, can we get a tiger slime egg? Because I would just adore having those little tiger slimes all on my farm. I would just adore having those little things all over my farm. Okay, so that looks like an old-fashioned furnace then. Anything else around here that's of interest? There's some stuff up here. Okay. And I can see you. Interesting little sounds that these make, the little tires screeching. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, as much as I dislike doing so, it's a waste of the buffs. We're gonna have to eat these. Oh, it's getting late. No, come on, give me more time. Give me more time. They cannot attack those. And yeah, we're going to collapse in here, unfortunately. I am too focused on trying to navigate across all of this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Okay, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't just decide to book it for the upper floors. And there we go. Collapse. Oh dear. Well, I will say that was an interesting venture, if nothing else. We did also get a second journal scrap, did we? Yep. Day 6. I won't grow hungry here. The waters are full of edible, nay, delicious fish. I even caught a stingray in the caves by the southeast shore. I have no clue what to do with it, though. The other day I even fished up a couple of golden walnuts. They seem to be all over the island. The local parrots go crazy for them. Oh, so... let me actually just pause the game. And I'll have a bit of a stretch, because that has been quite an intense... Oh. Yeah, that was basically like going into the Skull Caverns for the first time. I had no idea what to expect. I have no idea what we're meant to be doing. So I might have a look, try and see if I can find some spoiler-free suggestions before the next stream. But before then, I know it's a bit early. But I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I am still a little bit tired. I am still a little bit tired, as evidenced by the fact that I just yawned, and apparently it sounds like I am wrapping up the stream to my cat because he has come over to investigate. Hey Ollie. Hey Fluffy. Hey kitty Fluff. So we do have friend and fellow V-stream or VTuber Oddtop playing Detroit Become Human. I think we will go over and raid him and say hello for now. So yes, apologies that this is a little bit shorter than usual, but I am still a bit worn out, so I'm going to try and rest and recuperate at least a little bit. before the stream on Saturday, and hopefully we'll be able to do a decent section then. As I have said before, Crusader Kings 3 is going to start on the 31st of May with the new Fate of Iberia flavor pack, and we are going to be playing that through until either we finish the campaign or version or build 42 of Project Zomboid comes out. So whichever one happens first, we will then be switching over to Project Zomboid for a bit. Other than that, we'll just have to play things or see how things go. Actually, let me just I probably should have done this first before yammering on. So anyway, we had a fun little raid from Anzu earlier today, so that was very nice of her. And we ourselves are going to go and raid Odd Top. Obviously, we know him. So let's just go and say hello. So we do have a raid message. If you are not subscribed, just honestly take out the positron Ollie high ones. Or you can redeem your points to unlock that emote for 24 hours. And I will probably be reducing the cost of that one soon-ish. Anyway, let's go and indeed say hi to Odd Top. Sit in on his stream. He is playing Detroit Become Human. So let's go.